So today we're gonna take this dash build that we unlocked and see if we can enhance it to make ourselves invincible, because it takes out a couple of enemies very easily right away, and we already have something that I think is gonna work perfectly for it, spell duration. So that lets us dash around for way longer already. That is awesome. And while we're dashing around like this, we are very indestructible. It's almost cheating and I love it. We clear rooms in seconds. A couple of coins helps with that. Maybe there's a relic that we can get that will also help us out. But let's also just get rid of the grabby plants that like to go after us. Right as another one shows up, get rid of you. It's almost like a click and drag sort of spell. Goes wherever the cursor goes. And the relic that we get here, gold coin house revenue increase. This would have been good before the last room, but I won't say no to MP regeneration. And let's go ahead and try to find another spell. I think that's gonna be the best use of our time early on here, as we already took out the first batch of enemies before the second one even shows up. Is this bullying? It feels like bullying. Mach 10 bullying. And now we get to choose a couple of spells. None of these really help us except for the magic reservoir probably. And we'll take the grimoire, I guess. So if we strap this here, insufficient MP to cast. Okay then, never mind. More reservoir. And we did pick up a key so we can unlock this chest, which had a free key inside. Awesome. Now another coin room. So we probably could have gotten that bell, but I think we're fine. This is also helping us dash right over the spike pits too. Everything is working out perfectly, although we don't do a lot of damage. So why don't we see if we can find something that's good for that in the shop, since we have a decent amount of coins now. There's a toy blade, which has the same amount of MP as we have with the reservoir bonus. And rebound, I'm not sure rebound is gonna help here, although a slime crystal might be good so we can slow down enemies that are hit. We'll trade out the reservoir for that right now. So now it's yellow lightning and the enemies slow down, so that should mean it's easier to hit them. A good trade there. Let's re-roll a couple of times. Ooh, hello, the evil slayer sword. There was a set that we were only a couple of kills away from getting, so we can pick that up right now, and an accelerator. I think we should just stack things up for when we get a better wand. There is the golden cane here, but I don't really want it. We'll just see what the elite enemy gives us in a little bit, and it's a spider that we already outpaced by a great measure, and we can slow him down, which is probably helpful because my goodness, this guy's fast. Just hit him a couple times and then zip away, but then by the time the spell wears out, he's not slowed down anymore. So we probably just have to hit him a few more times, and it still doesn't last very long. Might be because he's an elite enemy. Either way, he's a dead elite enemy, and thankfully he did drop a wand chest. A featherweight wand. Has a couple of secondary spell slots, charges energy for every spell cast, but I think I want the guiding fable better. So never mind the fuse, we migrate everything down to this one. Oh, but the tracking is locked here, so we probably have to find another one for that, so we don't have to use this wand anymore. But I guess the evil slayer sword can go on here just so we can rack up the kills, and then the autonomous grimoire can help cast that. Let's give it a go. Cast you out there and swipe. Beautiful. And another one. Although I will say this is pretty slow, but we need it for the kills. And I will say these slimes are starting to get kind of annoying, taking out our grimoires so fast. And we're also poisoned, so we should switch to lightning just so we can stay invincible for a little bit. Okay, this should make it a little easier for them to handle. And sure enough they did. We got it, the melee mage set. We'll save that for another time if you guys want to see it. Leave a like if you do, and subscribe so you don't miss it. But it's time for a relic. I guess these are good for a little bit, but the lightning is still our bread and butter. And we already had both of those snakes fall into the pit. That is perfect. Whoa, but now we got ground bugs. Get those out of here. They just look disgusting. Now, give me the relic. Casting spells no longer reduces movement speed. We're not really getting a reduced movement speed anyway. Let's just upgrade the Merlin's robe right now. And we can get more spells here. This is gonna help. And I also already forgot to cast the books. Well, either way, the slowing down is helping us survive the snakes a little better, as there is plenty more snakes already. And they just decimate the grimoires. These guys aren't as good as I thought they would be. I also just realized the area that we're in. It's a little marshy. That's interesting. I don't remember if we did that last time. But now we get some spells. Damage boost is gonna help. Strong traction. When it crits traction another enemy and deal equal damage. This would help for crowds. Hopefully we can make it work with our dashing ability. But let's see what's behind door number uno here. It's the curse chest room. Hey, and it had a free key in there. A discount potion, perfect. Let's see what the curses are. Enemy movement speed boosted, that's not so bad. I outpace them all day anyway. Unstable red potion, Let's give it a go. And we gain max HP. Excellent. And there's also atrophy, which reduces our own movement speed. Well, we're dashing around anyway, so I think we're good with that. And it had money inside. And I don't really want to chance these other chests. So let's go into the shop. Okay, there's a featherweight again. Not really liking any of these. We can afford this one, a venomous bite. So we could get poison dashes. That's honestly not too bad of a time. Although it still has a thing that's locked there, and I want to find the tracking thing so we don't have to sacrifice that, because that is really helpful. Hey, there it is. Beautiful. And now we can't afford anything else, but we can get another one of these. So now we can decorate this guiding fable here the same way as the dashing wand is. Just migrating everything down, and then a little bit of a damage boost as well. And a more reservoir, we probably don't need it. Let's put traction on there. That is helping. It's already critting. That is beautiful. Too bad we can't sell wands, but we can get more spells now that we have slots to use them in. And we clear enemies so much faster thanks to that traction. I love it. But it doesn't help when the spell ends when we're right next to an enemy. Thankfully, it doesn't happen too often. And now we can afford to get rid of our curses. Well, let's pick up a Tranquil Bloom as well. And maybe something to re-roll in the forge room, so the butterflies. Hey, and another key. Lucky day. Okay, let's get rid of a curse there and another curse there. We're doing fine. And here's the reforge room I was talking about. Although we don't have a lot of money to do anything, so let's just take the HP boost and clear out a whole bunch of these things, dropping 5 coins there. Now, can you two just come over here? Or why did I say there was only 2 of them? Just you get over here as well. That's what I mean. Don't worry about it. You're reading too far into it, and I'm the one holding the book. Let's just get more money, because money solves all the problems, and the traction is helping pull enemies into our dash as well. And looks like some of them are dropping the meta upgrade, like gem points too, which is interesting. I also forgot about the discount potion that we had, but it's time for the boss. Really don't think the boss can do anything here. We also just dashed clear across the room there. That was awesome. Disordered Remains. Boy, you wish you could catch up with me. Ow, why can't we cast right away? That doesn't count. Thankfully, as soon as the cooldown is done, we have enough mana to cast again. We just gotta woo, be a little cautious there, and then get all up in there. Ow, but ending right under him is not good for my health. At least he goes down in a couple uses of this. Sadly, there isn't another enemy here for us to crit with, but thankfully we don't need it. The boss is already down, and we did it all by ourselves. No summons or autonomous wands here. Instead, we get a new wand. An Aquaflow staff that also has the tracking, and a Swift Shot staff. Okay, so you're one that does better when we're not holding you, but this one has a tracking thing on it as well. So we really can't escape the locked tracking thing, but it comes pre-packaged with a laser. I'm curious enough about this, plus it has a bigger mana pool. So, whoa, wow. Okay, that is pretty. We might have to log this away for later. But we'll take the laser off this now, migrate everything down here. And actually has less spell slots than the guiding thing. Well, that's a little disappointing, but we could also probably throw a laser onto the first one, which doesn't cast nearly as fast. I didn't realize how fast this thing casts. Really curious what happens if we put the Slayer Sword on here. Wow, that's fun. Doesn't do too much though. Okay, we'll keep this one the way it is and have fun with this one in our own way. Maybe we can send out a fuse with the Slayer Sword to go to the cursor, and then it swings. That might be a good time. Although that spell could also fly faster, so we could put the accelerator on here. That seems to be working better. Go through there and then swoosh. And then swoosh. Now, if only we had this automated. Actually, there's a grimoire. So the grimoire can launch the fuse, which launches the Slayer Sword, right? We'll have to find that out in this next area. All right, grimoire, don't let me down, especially because there's a whole bunch of enemies here, and it actually is working. So we cast that, and then we can dash around the room properly, kind of like these guys want to do. But they don't do it nearly as well as we do. Okay, the Grimoire Fuse combo is honestly looking pretty good. Saves me a whole bunch of headache. Ow. And now we just deal with the normal ache that the enemies give me. It is now becoming apparent that our dashing is not doing the damage that it used to, even with the damage boost. So we definitely need to upgrade that somehow sometime. But let's get a hexagonal die so that we can reroll things as needed. And now we have a forge, but we can reroll the butterflies, a volley. Can we combine this with the lightning dash? If we take out traction and put in volley and then dash around, is that dashing as well? I can't really tell if that's dashing as well. I don't think it is. I'm honestly not sure we need this. Let's re-roll that. 3 damage boosts. Wow, I've never been so lucky. So damage boost is now 50% better. That should help our lightning dashes a little bit. Now we're also not using the reservoir too much. Although let's just get rid of the volley, I think. And we're not really getting anything better. So let's just do what we were doing. Whoop, enemies got a little close right away. And get this wizard out of here. I'm supposed to be the wizard here. Oh, you're floating. Not anymore, you're not. Thankfully, that was a little bit overkill. Is that 2 wands in 1? A duplication potion. Duplicates HP recovery, shield, and coin, and keys for the current room. Ooh, so if we open up this money bag here, grab this potion, drink it, and we just duplicated the coins in here. Big stonks. So we can just immediately go back in and re-roll. Perfect. Get rid of these wisps. At least we have 3 time duration increases, so we can enhance that, and now it's 3.5 seconds more. And now we just need new spells because we're kind of using them all. And already this is lasting for so much more time. That should work well enough, although we could find a use for this other wand still. Maybe the mana reservoir, since we're not using it, will give us something good. Want to try and get like an autonomous wand sort of thing, but we're not getting luck there. I don't want to have to keep switching back and forth between wands. 2 wands is already enough to manage by myself, and I already forgot one of them. Thankfully though, it's an easy mistake to correct. It's just annoying that the ghosts pass through walls while I can't, but it's only annoying to a point because we still win. Okay, good, more spells. I was waiting on this. And the ghosts dipping in and out of reality is super annoying. So let's just dash through them all and make them Green Lantern proof, as they are slicing up our grimoires very rudely. But we manage it. Okay, Pillar of Light maybe. That would let us cast where the mouse is on this 3rd wand. Sure, one of those, and then Precise Shot, because there was 2 of them there. Now what is this one? It slows down time for 12 seconds. Oh, that would work good with our other potion. And we also kind of forgot to use the discount in other places, but we won't use it quite yet. And just clear out all of the snakes here. Okay, that's actually pretty fast. And of course the ghosts are, oh, they're actually not spike immune. Well, that's helpful. Not even sure why they started over there. Very silly ghosts. Thank you for the relic though. Movement speed up. Or actually, this might be a good time to get the Titan's Pauldrons here because this is the body size increase. So that would mean the dash spell is bigger, maybe? We can take it. And it seems a little bigger. Or I'm just fooling myself. Either way, we'll open up this and then the wall over here. Oh, well, this is different. Fascinating little puzzle that is already seeming pretty interesting. So we ignore the green, we open up that, and then we could get through down there, but then we need to flip those, trigger the red, and then we can get through. Just when you think you've seen all the puzzles, but that gave us a Magic Reservoir Plus. And I also kind of forgot about the pillar thing that I was doing here, but we might as well just throw things on there right before the boss room, and then set a few of those down. Okay, those aren't doing the cursor thing very well. Oh, wait, they are. It's just slow. Can you leave your ads away from me, please? I'm trying to understand the pillar thing here, but we should get away from them. Goodness, this guy's gross. At least we're okay here, and the pillars just move so slowly towards the cursor. It's kind of hilarious. But what's also hilarious is we are doing pretty okay on the damage front here, at least as far as these elite enemies are concerned. He's already dead. And he dropped spells for us. That's amazing. Ooh, another lightning dash. I would love to see this plussed up. But we'll also take a rock and ball plus because that's easy to reforge. And then we work on getting a couple more coins, easy enough. Not really sure we need the pillars at this point, to be honest with you. And then the hardest thing is these skeletons in the pit. Or we just stay still and then let the sword things do their thing, which should work. Anyway, thank you for the coins. Now let's end up by this chest here so we can open it no problem. Hey, and get more money. This might be a good time to go into the shop. See if anything good comes of that. Another book. Spells cast by this wand have no recoil while standing. Not really what we want though. Kind of hoping for a wand to replace this first one though. And this is just, what is this? It comes pre-packed with everything? You can't even use any of this. Just when you think you'd seen it all. Oh wait, Wand Spirit. This would help with that first one. Just please give me something I can use. Ooh, hey, this would work. It honestly isn't too much worse than any of our other 2 wands that we mainly use. It's also ironic that we have a fuse icon on this guiding fable here, but the Aquaflow staff is the one that actually uses it. Either way, I think we found a wand to replace this first one, and it actually lets us fly. Look at us go. We don't have to worry about falling into pits anymore. But I do want the lightning stuff to be on this one because it has more spell slots for us to mess with. So the Fable here can get the wand spirit. Maybe not with the shielding though. We can give it the rolling ball here. That should work. And then maybe some more, actually the precise shot here would work good with the traction for the crit rate. So we dash over here and then go like that. And then we have even more crits happening for more damage. We're actually not doing too bad on the damage front. And then I guess you need the magic reservoir here too, because those rocks demand a lot. But it's good to see that the snakes really don't like it. And we also just force them into non-existence very rapidly. But you also run out of mana extremely fast. Oh, now we have an armored knight here. Well, isn't that cute? He's trying so hard. Oh, he actually hit me once. Okay, then I'll give you that one. But you're not gonna last much longer, it's there. These poor, tragic knights. You know, I've honestly never seen the spell inventory so empty like this before. So it's a good thing that the next room and the only option that wow, that was over fast. What? Did that guy just stop my charging? Wow, that's surprising. I was wondering why the cooldown was over so soon. Or not the cooldown, the charge was over so soon. That was weird. Well, you two have fun with that, I guess then. Or you three. Technically 4. We hit it and that just sends it. It transfers all the energy into that. Interesting. And we can actually get 2 of these. We can upgrade that pretty soon. I also see a door over here. More cursed chests, how original. Reducing damage dealt, don't really care. Unable to cast spells, we should be fine because of our auto wands, right? Decreases HP by 4 each time a potion is used. Well, we haven't used a potion for a while. Reduces enemy damage taken by 10%, that's not so bad. Gives us a little bit of healing too, and some armor. A bomb will appear nearby occasionally. Don't really care for that. Unable to cast spells too. We got the tentacles one. But we're already on a wand, so this is just weird. Oh, how I did not miss this. Okay, but thankfully our auto wand can still cast spells. We just gotta wait for this to be done, and now we can have fun with the giant flying millipede thing. Completely done. But thankfully the room is solved very fast. I say as we're not even done with it, but man, that was brutal. Just ripped straight through that millipede. And the relic here, Prospector's Goblet. Gained an additional 5% of current coins. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And it's just something that follows us. It's not even something that gets strapped to our character. But let's see, more spells, more spells. As these guys are full of parasites, it's so gross. So let's just solve this issue very fast. Go from one side to the other side. Thankfully the grimoires are already over there, although they are getting kind of exploded. So yes, open the chest. It's got level 2 hexagonal dice in here. Nice. Now for spells, the Boomerang Blade, again, was fun last time. I wonder if that would work better for the Grimoire wand, more than what we actually have on there. We can take that and then more damage boost. So let's take that out, put this in, and I guess we could go to a shop since we have a lot of money. That would give us time to test this. It looks like the Boomerang Blades follow the cursor as well, so that can help things out, combined with all of this nonsense right here. Although I do see other ones that might be good. Deed Witness? I thought I was reading that name wrong at first. Don't really care for it though. I want to see if we can get a 3rd lightning dash in here. So we just got to reroll a few more times. More funny books, portable library. And then I think we have a few more here that we can do. There is another one of these slowness things here. Might as well get that before it's gone. And then we have another one. It's the swift shot again, but we don't really need it. So into the processing room with all the money that we have. So actually, let's combine the forced cooldowns into one, which can go on maybe this one, as the one is already completely empty as is. But we can change these pillars of light. So that gives 3 slime crystals, sure. Might as well combine those. So the slowdown effect is better. So we actually have quite a few plus spells now. I like this. Now the sword, we don't really need to unlock the set anymore, so let's change that out. We have 2 wand spirits. Don't really know what I would do with 2 of those. Capacity expansion, maybe? I don't think so. Another one of those, yes! 3 lightning dashes, lightning dash plus. That's gonna be good. Even more damage now, hopefully. So we can get the DPS up to 450 or something like that. Oh, and it has a new thing on here. Upon completion, triggers an explosion with an effect radius multiplied by 2.5, eliminating most spells within. Nice! That should clear the area in case we end up in the middle of somewhere we don't like. And that is a nice little explosion. And I guess we have another slot here that we could throw more damage onto. Don't see why not. Okay, the next guy is the big boss. So we should make sure we're happy with what we have. I want to see about putting the rock one on the tracking one and then the one spirit on there. So the balls go for the cursor now, which is kind of fun to just have them park right there. So they can also roll faster and then have more mana pool for more of them. Okay, let's just wait in here so I can recharge and then we can see the full effect of this. So with a full cast of 1, oh my gosh, that's so many boulders. Okay, I think we're good there. Not really sure what to do here, so we'll just do that. So the Grimoire can still come out to play, launching boomerangs, just because I don't really know what else to do with those spells. Time for the boss. And there's a boomerang blade here for some reason. Getting ahead of us a little bit, aren't you? All right, Cage. Not even a cool cage like Luke or Johnny. It's just a cage, but the boulders are actually doing pretty decently on their own, or at least they were. Thankfully, our movement speed is good, but now it's time for us to play with this box here. Just gotta be careful not to be right next to it when the cooldown is done, but we can dash through it invincibly, so we're doing awesome right now, I think. To think this guy used to be the source of all my problems. But here, let's send out a couple Grimoires too, as the Grimoires are about to be nuked already. Summons are not good against these kinds of guys, but that's why we dash around all crazy like. It is slowing down a little bit. Ow, ow, ow. And we take a lot of damage when we're in a bad spot, so we really gotta watch that cooldown, or that timer, which is a little hard to follow as is. Thankfully though, I shouldn't have moved. Thankfully though, it seems like we're doing okay, all things considered. We're not even at the bosses that worry me. Oh, and now you're... Go away, just get bowled over, like the Flintstones. And we do get more ones here, so maybe there is something that's better. Maybe to replace this middle one here, but we'll see. We have a shapeshifter and a stellar horn. And you come with a mimic cube on you. And then you come with a meteor. I don't really trust that with the auto ones because the damage is indiscriminate, but the casting intervals, actually both of these casting intervals are really good. And you get a little less crit rate, but more final damage. You get more crit rate and slightly less final damage. I think out of any of these, I would take you. So I think we can do decent with this. As we go into the passage. This area doesn't really worry me too much either, although it's gonna be weird with this tracking the mouse. Whoa, whoa, I take it back. Wow, a little bit of circumnavigation happening there, and just a whole bunch of boulders going straight to one person in particular. Now we get to have fun with this and just zip through like this. Oh, that's so fun. I didn't think that would work. So now we can be extra invincible and also hitting enemies slightly less often. But it's fine. Just target the eyeball things exactly. And we could dash around to all these guys and see who's the real one. Although it's a little hard to tell, but we're taking care. Okay, it's you. And then I think it was you, maybe? Nope, I had that completely wrong. It's this one. Get rid of you, get rid of the eyeballs. I almost feel bad for the boulders having to chase down my mouse movements as well. And there's another potion. I totally forgot about the curses that we had. But what is this potion? Movement speed permanently increase. Wow. I think that's a fair investment right now. Take you for a little bit of damage now for all the goodness later. Now it's time for a relic as we, okay, yep, Beyblades, forgot about you. Just get rid of the skeleton centipedes first. And once they're out of the way and we can actually breathe a little bit, it's not so bad. Just repeatedly punching the same guy over and over again. Oh, it's so good. We are going ludicrous speeds here. And the rocks do pretty good against these guys too, but we do better. And the relic we get, ooh, an Ember Heart? That could be good for dashing right by things, but we could also get more crit rate and become a speed demon. I like this. Now, oh, we don't have keys? Oh, that's disappointing. Time for a shop, I think. And there is another damage boost here, but I also see more auto navigates, which I don't really think we need, and we haven't even used this one yet. I will take another damage boost and then some keys here, hoping for another thing I can triple. There's another mimicry cube, so we could mimic something else in the one that we're not using maybe, or the one that we are using so we can get more crit rates or more damage, but it only does its level 1 effect, which is still good. It's about the same as what we were doing. Let's get more spells. because oh, hi there. So these guys are gonna be extra good to dash through because they just like to spit bones everywhere. And we also get rid of spells once it's done. Is that, okay, I was gonna say, is that done already? But nope, it's these guys coming in from the sidelines. I really am not sure who the annoying enemy would even be with a build like this. Maybe those ball things that stop the energy transfer or stop the boosting and just get all the absorption. But I don't see any of those down here, so I think we're fine. And I guess we could launch grimoires just to, you know, make use of those. 3 wands is a bit much for my mind to keep up with, just because I have so much fun with one and then another one's automatic. More dusty treasure, which upgraded the pauldrons, so we're bigger and have more max HP. Oh goodness, more lightning dashes. If the grimoires cast this, do they get to dash around? Okay, now I'm curious. And I don't know, lasers. So instead of you and then you as well, if the grimoires get lightning dash, maybe they can have fun. So we bring one of you down and then, oh, they do dash around, but not as long though. And then kind of just, I don't know if they know where they're going. Ooh, and there's another lightning dash there. Although it does take most of our money. You know what? I just had a really bad idea. Take out the boulders, put in a lightning dash on you. So now everybody's dashing around, and the wand is also following us too. So if we pair that up with our normal selves, then that's 2 dashes stacked on top of each other. We can really ramp it up, but it seems to be stopping at 600. I like it though. And then we have more rerolls. Whoa, that's a straight up cannon with more damage boosts. Oh, I wish I had you. Can there be a gun build? I need guns in my wizard magic game. But either way, we can go to the spring and then we can get rid of our curses and then heal. Perfect. All is right in the world. And now our magic zappy ones can go and have fun. And so can the grimoires too. And then we can have fun. Dashes all day, every day. It's like we got Flash and Kid Flash happening. Oh, and you. Let's just zip right through you and get rid of you. This is working so well. Even these pits can't touch us, like MC Hammer. And when we get directionally confused, we just zaptify ourselves, dash around, and we don't have to worry about directions anymore. It's so good. I don't even think he could pull us down because we just walk right over the pits. At least we have another key for here with more money in it. Very nice. And a potion. Chaos potion. I just got rid of curses. Do I want more? Oh, it's you again. Well, enjoy all my little zappy friends here, which these guys would be a really good time to break out with the grimoires, actually. Get 3 of those in the field, and then we have fun. Dashing through the sky almost twice, it seems like. I really want to see someone try and nuke me now. I'm the destructive force of nature here. The only annoying thing is gonna be bosses with a lot of HP that I feel like we're gonna fight pretty soon because there's only one door here. I guess this will end up being the elite enemy probably, which was what, that void thing? Anyway, relic. Or we could re-roll these because we do have those. I think the Ember Heart is gonna be good here though. Okay, time for the elite enemy, which is gonna be the, oh, never mind, it's the All-Seeing Eye. Oh, it was this guy that was super anti-summons. I remember you now. And actually was surprised we could cast things right away because normally we can't. Oh no, that was the curses. I need to rewire my brain. We are curse-free right now and just have to deal with an annoying chain gang enemy. But going through like this should work pretty well, I think. We just can't use the grimoires for it. Okay, and that's also not happening nearly as fast as I would like. So I think we're just gonna focus on the bosses in particular and not worry about running around the world. As fun as that is, ow. And then he ends up over there, so we have to go over there anyway. Just stay still. I'm the one that's supposed to be moving back and forth with Pac-Man rules. How do your chains feel now? I bet they're not working too good. Oh, second stage? That's cute. How can you deal with someone that doesn't take damage? Ow, wait until he can take damage, I guess. But he's almost dead. And can our summon finish him off? I think he did. That was awesome. That was way better than the last time we fought him. And he gave us spells. Plus spells, yes. We'll just take some of the things that seem like they'd be good to re-roll, and then we move on to more spells. Amazing. And then we just zap right through the heart of the matter. Man, the fact that we don't have to worry about taking damage all too much is so awesome. Even though whoa, okay, until we get caught in the middle of all the enemies, then we have to worry about damage. But we're okay. I'm just sad that we don't have a key to open that door that's right there. But at least we get spells. No more plus spells, but there's another lightning dash. Yes! And then, I don't know, butterflies. Ooh, perfect, reforge. Okay, another lightning dash in our pockets. And we have plus spells that we're not using anymore. So we can reroll those to hopefully be something good. Although they are a little more expensive. Strong traction plus? Okay, we'll switch that out with our normal one. Should work better. And then the wisp, we reroll there. Precise shot plus. Yeah, let's replace that on here as well. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Although that does leave our spells a little bit undashing. We can put it on you at least. I think that's gonna be okay. Now we need something for this one again, so let's just give it to you, I guess. So the grimoires can cast rocks all day, and then reroll some of the basic spells that we have. 3 mimicry cubes. Wow. Duplicating its level 2 effect. Oh yes, that's good for the damage. The fuse we're not using anymore. Volley, don't care. 3 damage boosts, yes! More of those, and now we have 2 damage boosts. But we'll put one of you with the rock. And that's, oh, we nuked the furnace. How tragic. Now I guess we could give the, let's see, the boulder some precise shot and some slime crystal. So now those boulders just spread the goop around. It's so weird, but it works so well. Now let's just get more coins, as we have charging enemies to deal with, but they're no match for our charging abilities, especially because the boulders that we roll around leave the goop behind. That's an unexpected bonus. And our crits deal 112 damage. That's very good. Oh look, a reforged room already. Well, we have coins again, and hopefully it's got, yes, a fresh machine. So butterflies can go away, and so can that, I think. More slime crystals. Not sure we need to plus that again. Thunderstorm, boomerang, chain lightning. That could work for the grimoires, I think. Okay, maybe, oh, it does connect the boulders. Hey, that's helpful. Okay, we'll roll with that. Literally. Now we need to collect more spells to fuse together in fun ways. And ow, oh, it's a worm. I didn't know those guys showed up here. They just kind of get nuked anyway. It's hard to tell with these things. They go underground, we see them, and then we take out the spikes, and then we have to beat them up there, and that works. And that, oh yes, the lightning burst took care of all those things. A little open the chest. Hey, it had health in there, and an agility potion. Yeah, I'll take this again. We're not cursed for drinking this anymore. Now a relic, treant robe. Restoring HP going through doors. Another relic maybe? Yeah, I think that. As there's already one of you. Just go out of here. And all of you too. Thankfully though, he doesn't really stand a chance in any capacity. And neither do the rest of them. Okay, now we get the magnifying glass. Expands the effect radius of spells and relics. That also helps our Ember Heart bonus. And there's the spells I was looking for. Right as we get some more of the chain gang. These guys are so annoying, but they're actually easy to deal with now. They were annoying before, just because it's hard to guess which one is a real one while dodging them. But where we're going, we don't need to dodge. Except sometimes. I haven't even summoned the grimoires yet. Maybe I should do that quick, so we get more boulders around here. Oh my gosh, that is so many chain gangs. Wow, caught in the middle. Oh, yikes. We're actually getting a little hurt here, but thankfully I think this is the last one. Oh, it is. That was a little overwhelming, but we made it through. Orbit, sure. And then, I don't know, something to reroll. Into the shop, we need to buy some health, I think. Ooh, there's a door here. Hey, potions. This gives us coins based on health sacrificed. Permanently alters body size. That one's always a fun one, but I think I want to roll for some more health in here. Thankfully though, it is still giving some. And that is actually precise shot number 3. So we can plus that again, assuming we survive this guy. Okay, well since we're going into the boss fight anyway, let's give the grimoires a bit more of a chance with more precise shots, sure. So those boulders are extremely precise and do a lot of crit damage. And paired with our normal damage, can we get over 1,000 DPS? We can, yes, I saw it. Okay, this boss shouldn't be too bad then, assuming the Indescribable. Hello again. Try hitting me now, I forgot to summon the grimoires. Okay, the damage doesn't happen too greatly, but thankfully we can dodge everything. And we don't have to worry about directional movement anyway, thanks to this. Oh, and the spell actually helped us survive the confusing ray there. So that's nice. But we are going into this with less than max HP, so that's a little concerning. Especially with all the worms that he leaves around here. They're all getting slowed down, but it still isn't nice. So just gotta keep an eye on ourselves, and there he's already staging up there. But we do have enough movement speed to outflank all of these spells. And did our summons go down? I feel like our summons went down. Should also probably worry about these. And that was a really bad time to summon those, but we're making it work. He's down to half. And we dodge his ray there. That's so good. Normally we'd get hit by that every time, but we're, okay, we did get hit by that. We did get hit by that. And he's staged up again as I cast this. That's great timing there, thank you. Grimoires, come back here. Now he's sending out bigger worms. We don't need any of that nonsense, or any of this nonsense really. Just cut that out. Man, it is so much easier to deal with enemies when you don't have to worry about the damage taken. or what direction you're moving. Although it is good to get rid of the ads too. Okay, that's a lot of spells. Thank you, invincibility. Great timing there. Although, with the damage we're doing now, I kind of worry about the damage we're gonna do in the next area being underwhelming. But just a few more tricks here. Maybe another grimoire or two. Okay, never mind. We'll take care of him ourselves. We did it. Got a little scary, but we made it through and we came out confused, I guess. And we got another chaotic core. Woo, hello. This one has a lot going on for it. I also love all the different terms that they use for the secondary spell slots here. There was secondary, there's rear slots here, and then there's post slots. Feature list does have cheaper MP cost and a lot of spell slots. So is it time to replace the other tracking one here? Or is it better to replace the magic broom? I think it might be better to replace the magic broom because we don't really need to worry about flying that much. We'll take it. And even more spell things, yes. So to the next chapter, the Abyss of Antiquity. We haven't made it all the way through this yet, but hopefully this time we'll be able to. And I forgot how small the arenas are here. And also how tough these chests are. Get done with that, goodness. There's nothing even in there. Oh, it's these guys again. I forgot about you. Get deleted. The normal enemies go down so fast. Okay, let's get over here, summon a couple grimoires. Hopefully they survive, but they're just a diversion. As we also get rid of the laser casters here, and some of you as well, hopefully. Whoop. And because the arenas are bigger than the screen again, it's getting a little weird tracking everything. But the enemies are also getting bigger, which is more so annoying than anything. I would just like to get rid of one of them without taking damage myself, preferably. Get the grimoires back out here. There we go, that's working. It worked very well. We're also being slowed down by our own stuff anymore because we're not flying. That's funny. Process some things, and then reforge the orbit and the rebound and that. Two of those, don't need them. I don't think we need them, but we can reforge the other pillar. Please get something good. We're about to break the furnace, or it's just done anyway. Oh, I didn't realize we had 3 of these. I forgot about that. Well, at least they're both on their respective ones. And whoa, this room has a turntable in it. Wow, going on a little merry-go-round here. Don't got time for that. Got ghost bunnies to get rid of, or whatever these are. And thankfully, they are incredibly easy to get rid of. Dealing so much crit damage, it's insane. Oh, and the turntable stops when the room is done. That makes me sad. But ooh, a demon bone tail. I don't think I've seen this before. Generates a bullet that follows you upon enemy death, dealing damage equal to 10% of the dead enemy's max HP. Does that deal damage to us? I hope not. Or wait, we could reroll this. Let's reroll. Soul bone armor. Yes. Now we get more coins because that's the best thing right now for us, I think. And we get even more of these weird tongue cyclops things. They're so gross. And they're so dead. But man, these crits are helping out so much. I haven't even bothered to replace the grimoires yet. This is working so well. Whoop, okay, maybe I should. As they get nuked right away. Thank you for that. Very cool. Excellent. I love our lightning dash build. It feels a little cheating, but it's me against everyone else, so I don't care. Now, please give me something good that I can reforge. A resonance? Oh, this would help with the grimoire wand. So if we dash, then there's a chance that they get cast, so we don't have to worry about it. And look, one just happened there. Oh, and it also works for the auto, or the possessed wand too. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, multi-shot, don't need. More tracking? We could get the tracking back on the thing. I don't see why not. Now we have boulders tracking our cursor. Even better. Also, just look at how many pluses we have. This is insane. Do we need speed at this point? I don't think so. We'll just have to see what we get here as we fight a weird bat eyeball Dracula thing. I'm not even gonna bother to look at you. Oh, I bothered looking at you and I regret it. But thankfully, otherwise it's a whole bunch of these weird fly things that go away. So now we really don't have to worry about summoning grimoires because it just does it. Ow. Oh, and it's you guys again. Why do you insist on being here right now? Go away. I don't even know what you're doing. You're like pausing the wand or something. Are you draining MP from it? I think you're draining MP from the wand. Wow, that's new. And also worthless. We'll just take a couple of things here that I don't really care about. Let's get another relic. I think we have enough spells to mess with right now. We need money and other things to make this work. That's also 3 buzzsaws on a... Oh wait, that's a column of blades. I thought it was 3 buzzsaws next to each other. Man, I can't even imagine what a spell duration plus would be like. Like, I know it's like 5 seconds, but this is already incredibly long duration. I feel like we also just need to focus on one enemy in particular, but they also just keep replacing themselves. So that makes it even more annoying, and these guys are bending light. I'm supposed to be the one breaking physics here, but this is working. The combination of boulders and lightning is back. More knockback, more max MP would be nice. Let's re-roll. Magnifying glass level 2? Yeah, sure. I guess I could have gotten the Cloud Piercer 2 to have spells penetrate walls, although I feel like that would end up bad for me, getting lost in things. But we need coins before we can process anything else. Oh gosh, these things. I don't like these things. They're so weird. Like, these have to be my least favorite enemy in this area, just purely on looks. And then they just keep upping the ante. It's like, who are you trying to impress here? Because it certainly ain't me. Thankfully, though, these guys are relatively weaker to take care of than anything else. And we also kind of just force them out of the arena. There we go. Oh, now we have an elite enemy. Okay, I can't really remember where I went down last time in here, although it could have been the elite enemy. Skeletal centaur. Oh, yes, I remember now. It's all coming back to me and how much health you have. Goodness gracious. But really, we have the movement speed and spell capabilities. We should be fine here. It's just gonna be a really drawn out battle. And thankfully the arena is big enough that we can get away from him if we need to, and avoid that laser in all measures. I don't even know if I made it past this guy's first stage if I think back on it. Oh, okay, he does a lot of damage. That's also something I forgot about. Well, that would have worked. So we can give another core to unlock some things. There's spell effects there, or some cores? Wait, elemental spell pack? Sure, that sounds like fun. And we have unlocked 3 things. Okay, Core Flame, Core Thunder. These are spell boosts, but this is a spell projectile. High Pressure Stream. Sweet, but now we've unlocked the next layer of spells that we can get with the Corrupted Core whatevers. Ooh, and there's a Sword of Judgment. That is something that we need to unlock another set. But there it is, the melee mage set that starts with a straight sword wand of Evil Slayer's sword and a swordsman cloak. I haven't seen this before. Use held wand once for free during sprint? What? And the MP cost for this goes down? Hold up. So that's, okay, that's that, fine. And then we dash too? Wow. And we do have enough of the blood core things to unlock more talents. Relic room and spell room. Is this like frequency? Oh, it enhances the probability. Well, that's always a good time. Maybe increase that a couple of times so we can get even more rare spells. Just when you think you've seen it all with this game. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have ideas for something that does high damage against that centaur, then please let me know, because he's kind of annoying otherwise. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Haple Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.